Hi everybody, it's Marissa here with the weekly reading for the 2nd of April 2018. I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter and had some relaxing time off with your family and friends. As you can see, I've chosen 3 cards for the week ahead and I have used the deck, the Good Tarot. So the beginning of the week, the first card that I chose was the 8 of Air, and in traditional tarot it is the Ace of Swords, and it has to do with feeling a little bit trapped or stagnant, or just like you aren't able to sort of move forward, nothing's going right. I've tried to do this video 3 times now. Firstly, the battery went flat in the camera, then secondly I hadn't put the right setting on, and now I'm giving it a 3rd time. So as frustrating as it is, and as much as I didn't want to keep going with it, I've pushed through it and had to think about, maybe there was something that I needed to do differently, and that is kind of like what it feels like with the 8 of Air at the beginning of the week. So you may be feeling a little bit angst, a little bit frustrated, like you're trying to get things going, it's not really happening, it's feeling like a struggle. So this card is really asking you to kind of rise above the stress, rise above those thoughts that are kind of like holding you back and getting you really uptight, and just sort of sit back and clear your mind, get some clarity. I've got the sodalite crystal above it, which I didn't really know what the sodalite was about so much, so I looked that up, and it's really all about getting clarity of thought, truth, intuition, and bringing balance and calm back in. If you're feeling like there's a bit of panic going on, sodalite's a really good crystal to really help you to calm down and get things in perspective. So the beginning of the week, you could use the sodalite if you're feeling like that. That might be of assistance. I'm also feeling that if you tune into your higher self, in this card you can see that there's an angel sending feathers down from the clouds or from heaven, or however you want to see it, and is helping to remind you that there is support from your spirit, your higher self, your spirit team, if you would only take notice. So that sometimes means taking a break, stopping, taking a few deep breaths in and connecting in and asking questions like, how do I move beyond this? What am I not seeing? How can I move through this situation that feels a little bit challenging? And it's due to your thinking. The 8 of Swords is more of an internal, self-imposed frustration that's going on, which is good once you identify with that, because it means that you can do something about it by tuning into how you're thinking. Sometimes just being aware of our thought process and how we're perceiving things is enough to create the change. Sometimes we might need to get an outside opinion, talking to someone that you trust, catching up with some friends and talking about what you're going through, and them may be able to give you a different perspective on things, on how you can move through it. This card is really about just your mindset and really having to adjust that at the beginning of the week. So coming to the middle of the week is the 9 of Water, which in traditional tarot is the 9 of Cups. This is a really, really positive card. It's about getting your wishes fulfilled. It's about the water is related to the cups in traditional tarot, and that has to do with relationships and your feelings and emotions. So something is happening midweek to make you feel joyful, to make you feel like life is worth living. This could be an emotional experience in your relationships. Good things are starting to happen. You're starting to feel a lot more calmer. You're feeling like you're really connected to this person or the people around you on a deeper level, and things are just going well. So midweek, embrace that, enjoy that. If you are feeling a little bit restrictive around allowing good things into your life, I would just suggest that maybe you need to change your thinking around that. So it could be that sometimes we have this belief that if we have good things happening, what happens to the people that aren't? You know, is there enough to go round? So, you know, it's really going beyond those ways of thinking that don't allow that to sort of stop you from actually, sorry, just have to click this. So if anything could be going, not going on, everything's happening with this video. So again, I'm just having to remind myself just to take it one step at a time. It's okay for things to pop up that may look like they're getting in the way, but they're possibly not midweek. So take that one step at a time. Now, like I said, if you're holding yourself back from good things coming in because you're worried that, you know, other people are going to miss out, just know that there is enough for everybody. And the more that you encourage and allow the good things to happen in your life, the more you're able to share with other people around you, the more that you can show others what's possible. It's not like you're detracting if you are in feeling good and feeling happy. You're actually allowing that energy to actually expand and allow it to expand around you and to those people that come into your energy field. So the more you allow good things in, the more you can share those, the more that we can uplift those around us. So just remember that if you're allowing those thoughts that are coming in that this is all too good to be true, you know, how come I'm lucky and other people aren't getting what they want? Know that you're creating this. Know that you're in charge of allowing this to come in, because at the start of the week, you kind of were releasing those self-imposed limitations yourself by identifying what thoughts were stopping you. So you actually are participating in the good coming in. So know that you are we're more powerful than we know we are within our thinking and with how we what we allow in and where our focus is. So creating intentions, focusing on what we want, seeing the good in our life, and focusing on that allows for more to come in. So midweek, that's what's happening. Coming into the end of the week and the weekend, we have the Strength card, and it's a major arcana, which means it's quite a significant thing happening in your life. And this could be to do with, a Leo, actually. The astrological sign of Leo is related to the Strength card. So it could be someone in your environment that is a Leo that may be coming in to give you the strength you need to take the next step or expand on what's happened midweek. It's almost like teaming up with someone that is strong and can encourage you with your expanding goodness that's coming in. If you're starting to feel like you're not sure about your strength or you're needing to have more confidence, this is a great card for you to connect with, because it is all about confidence and strength, and having the tenacity to keep going and know that you can take it to where it needs to go. So the end of the week, it's like going inwardly and finding that internal strength, and encouraging yourself, whether it's something that you need to do within yourself, like sometimes we need to do with our kids, or if you've got small children around, you'll see that sometimes they doubt their abilities and they're not sure of their capabilities on what they want to achieve. And as parents or as carers, we kind of step in and we encourage them and we remind them that they can do it. And I feel like at the end of the week, it's about that. It could be about you needing to encourage and know that within yourself, that there may be more steps to take now that you have got what you want, and that you have the strength to take it to where it needs to go, and that you're quite capable of that. So it's just a reminder at the end of the week, if you start to get a little bit shaky or your fears start to come up a little bit, to step in and remind yourself that you are capable of this. You have got the ability and the strength within you to move forward. It could be also that what was starting to happen midweek, the conclusion of it and really stepping into it more fully will happen around the end of August, beginning of September, because that's the sign of Leo. So it could be around that time that it comes into more full manifestation of what is sort of starting to unfold now. So just be aware of that also. Being grounded and being releasing any negativity, because the smoky quartz crystal that I've got there, it for me is about releasing negativity. So it could be from yourself inwardly or those around you. So if people are getting a little bit like, oh, how come you're getting this, and how come your life's moving forward, just allow yourself to be aware that people may be a little bit looking on and wondering why you're getting good things happening. Clear quartz will help to release the negativity of other people, or any negativity that comes up within yourself, any doubts or fears that may come up now that you are getting what you want, to really just move through that and to identify with those thoughts. As again, like I said, as you start to identify with these thoughts, you can actually do something about it. You can then, if it's outward influences, just know that that's okay. People are entitled to have their own limitations and beliefs. You don't need to take them on though. It doesn't mean that they can affect you if you don't allow it. It's really about choice and consciously being aware of your own mindset. Definitely through this week, it feels like really coming into a sense of ownership for your thoughts and what you're creating, and having the strength to know that you can continue to manifest the good things that are starting to unfold in your life, and knowing that you're worthy and deserving of that. As you begin to see your ability and your strength in this, then you can show that to other people. It's not that people are going to miss out. It just means that people can watch you do this, and then they can learn from you if they choose to. If they choose to take that sort of victim mentality or other mindset that they can't, then that's totally up to them, and they're entitled to that also, but you just don't need to take that on. So stand strong in your own belief system and your own ability to create what it is that you want throughout this week. I feel like that's a big message coming through for everybody watching. So thank you all for watching the weekly reading today. I hope you've got something out of that will be helpful for the week ahead. And until next week, have a fabulous week, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.